I wanna hear you say that you only want me. That you only want me.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I trust that today is treating you all very well. As you guys know, we've been looking for another house to rent, and I've got two more houses in this video to show you. We are very hopeful, and there is one house in this particular video that we really liked. It is older, but we like the size of it, and we liked the way, well, first of all, it's very central to everything for us, as far as like where our family members live. And so we thought that that would be a really good spot for us to be. And so we're really excited about that particular house. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys through the two tours that we just did this week. And then I will come onto the outro and give you guys any updates that are happening. Okay, so this is going to be a very real, unedited version of this voiceover. So as you can see, we've walked in the front door, and these stairs are to the left. Of course, this is, the first house that we saw. And we can walk down this little hallway here, and there's an under the stairs storage closet with, a rack or a rod or whatever there to hang coats, which I think is actually a really good use of space, to be honest. And then, of course, this really nice half bath that's down here. And half baths are always nice to have because if you have stairs, my mom lived in one. She lived in an upstairs house, and they had a half bath downstairs, and it saved them so much having to climb stairs. So if you live in a two-story, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So here's a really nice laundry room. I like that they have laundry rooms and not just a closet, But anyway, you've got the garage out here, and this house is very, very pretty, by the way. From the outside, when you look at it, it looks like it's like in a really ritzy kind of a neighborhood. I don't know that it is, knowing the location that we were in. I don't think it's a ritzy area, but this particular neighborhood was actually pretty nice. So anyway, we're going to take a little look-see out here, and there's this tiny, tiny little patio section with where you keep your trash cans and stuff like that, and there's a gate to the backyard. I don't know what you would do with a space like this other than maybe put a small travel trailer in there because it's right next to the garage. So I don't know. I mean, maybe that's what they do. I've never had a space like that, so I don't know how it's used. But anyway, so we're going to walk back into the house, and then I'll show you this other part. And I do, again, I really like this, the size of this laundry room. It's plenty big, and when, like the washer and dryer are not in the way of getting through from door to door. I like that. And of course, a little family room and a fireplace, which was really nice. Stephen really liked that. Over here is this beautiful patio out on the back, and that fire pit over there, my son would go nuts for that and he did actually a little bit, because he likes to do outside fires and have little fire pits and roast marshmallows and stuff like that. So in here we find a very pretty kitchen with those are called puck lights, right? I can't remember what those are called. Can lights? I forget what they're called, but anyway, recessed lights. Maybe that's what it's called. It does have a gas stove, this is the only house that we saw that had a gas stove in it. So, and of course a dishwasher. I can't live without a dishwasher now. They've got plenty of, drawers and cabinets and things like that in this house. So there's a lot of storage, and a little dining nook here, which is really nice because, we really don't eat at a table. We haven't in so many years that it would probably feel a little odd. And I really don't have a table to put there anyway, so more than likely that would be, that could be like maybe a little small 4-seater in there, but that's not a big deal. And this is the main living room. When you walk in the front door, there's my husband. And of course, with any 2-story house, it goes vertical, so you have really high ceilings. And got ceiling fans. This house was very nice. The only thing I will say really about this house is that there were areas like I'll show you up here when we go upstairs. The bathrooms. I think the bathrooms were like the one area for me that I said, you know, these guys need to fix some stuff. You'll see the sinks here in a few minutes. They were not desirable. I think that if you're going to charge as much as they wanted to charge for this house, you don't leave things like that in a house. I'm sorry, you just don't do that. You go in, you patch, you make sure things are as they should be, at least aesthetic. And they just weren't necessarily like that. The house was fairly clean. I want to say that it was, I'd say 95% clean. There was a 5% there where I kind of thought, I don't know, they could have probably done a little bit better job. But when you're going through and looking at rentals, you really just don't know what you're going to find. We've kind of noticed that with the last 6 houses we've looked at. So anyway, this master bedroom is beautiful. The bathroom, I like that there's a toilet separate from the rest of the bathroom. I do like that. You can be doing your business and then people can be brushing their teeth and stuff like that, and you still have your privacy. I like that there's a stand-up shower. I like that there's a soaker tub. I do really, really like the closet. It's a very good size. It has, just the right amount of space for all of our clothing. And to be honest with you, we really don't have a lot of clothes. Ken has the most clothes. He likes to shop. So he likes to go to Savers and Goodwill and places like that and find shirts that he likes, or he likes to get shorts from like Sam's Club and stuff. So there's enough room in there for all of his goodies. And then, of course, this house is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and Lexi was not very happy with the size of the bedrooms. She had asked us if she could have the master because she basically lives in her room, and she kind of wants to be, I guess, really sort of on her own. She wants to be able to have a part of her house that's hers, and that she's going to pay as much for rent as she's going to pay. Then she wants to make sure that she's got plenty of space, right? I mean, that makes a lot of sense. However, my husband does not want to be without his master bathroom because he doesn't want to share a bathroom, and I think he's pretty set in his ways, so that probably would not be happening. So she was not very happy with this house for that reason. I think the rest of the home she liked, especially downstairs, but as far as the upstairs was concerned, that was her only real problem. And here in a second, I'm going to take you into the bathroom and show you what these sinks look like. The bathroom is good size. All they really have to do is take the topper of that sink off and just put a whole new one on. It's really not that expensive. They wouldn't have to raise the rent by more than probably, I don't know, $50 a month, if that, just to put a new sink topper in. I guess I didn't show you. Okay, so basically what's happened is that the sink has a lot of cracks in it. It has a lot of, it looks like somebody dropped a bowling ball in there, and there's just a bunch of different stress cracks all around the sink bowls. And so that part right there I did not like. But anyway, that basically does it for this house. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here and take you on to the next one.
Have you gone? What did you win? Someone there? Are you listening? Is it too late, my dear friend? We felt the sunshine. We found the gold. We thought we'd be forever young, but now I know we can't keep floating. We have to fall. This is the beat of broken hearts. Is it all?
Okay, guys. This house is literally a couple of doors, like maybe 12 houses down from my one client. Okay. It's $2,200 a month, so per couple it would be $733 a month. Plus whatever else is added in for whatever fees are piled on top, we will go ahead and add that up, and then we will cut that into thirds, and then each person will take a third of that as well on top of their own rent. So we might be paying $750 a month or something like that each. Not each person, but each couple. So I want to show you this place. Okay, I am really excited. This is the biggest house. This has over 2,400 square feet. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Okay, so this house is nothing to really look out on the outside. It's not really that pretty. It is brick, which I like because I grew up in a brick house. But anyway, here, let's take you inside. This is the door. It is gated, has a gate on the front entrance here. Let me see if I can give you guys a little bit more wide angle. Here we go. So you walk in, and this is a door. And of course you have this beautiful frosted glass right here. You could put a chair, a bench, something out here, a big potted plant, which is probably what I would do. And then you walk in. Now, this place has got a room in every, I don't know, it's like you walk somewhere and there's a room. It is so cool. Now this is older, and they do have steps, so, but they also have the rails. So you have to be careful. But we all love this house, and it is older. It's not anything newer. I think it's part of the charm, actually. This is like a little eating area. It's got another patio out here, okay? And if you walk that way, there's another patio gate, and you walk back to a pool. Let me walk you that direction. Bar stools would go here. The kitchen. From the video itself, you cannot tell how old this kitchen is. However, there are some things about this kitchen that I do not like. However, it is a very small price to pay for the rest of the house. So I like this. The countertops are not that pretty, but I can get around that. That's not a big deal. You've got this oven, which needs to be cleaned. I don't know how to get those out. If you guys know how to get something like that, those streaks out, if we happen to move in here, please tell me how to get rid of that. There's a drawer here with no handle. There's a bunch of these. Now this area here is new. This is the original spot. So I like the sink. It is sitting on top of the counter, but I like how deep these are. This is a whole lot better than what we got at the house right now, and it's got a garbage disposal. It does have one of these doors that kind of bang into this thing here, but stuff can go in there that we don't use all the time. And then piece de resistance. I grew up with one of these. This is a cutting board, and it's disgusting. It needs to be taken out and cleaned. But this is great because you just have to go like that and then start cutting, clean it off, shove it back in. And we got a lot of drawer space. Under the sink storage, of course. Got a sink window, which I love. I even love the old architecture that they left in here. This is upside down. So if I move in here, this is coming out, and I'm going to put them on the right way because that's just dumb. And then we have, ta-da, an actual dishwasher, and it's a Frigidaire, so it's not a piece of junk. I'm liking it, and it's not that old either. And then a tiny itty bitty refrigerator, but we can get another refrigerator and put it in the house because guess what? This house is huge. Not only is it huge, there's plenty of room in here for another fridge. This is the laundry. This is a door that takes you out to the patio that I just showed you over here on this other side. This door takes you out that way to a pool. I'll show you real quick. It does have a gate on it, or a little door. And then you walk out there, and there is a pool. You can see the pool, the thing right here, that's protecting people from getting in there. Like little kids. Yeah. So anyway, this door here, I'll make sure, I don't think this door locks. I don't think this door closes either. Okay, so deadbolt, laundry area. There's plenty of room for a washer and dryer side by side. Back here is a perfect place for the freezer that we have. That would fit in there beautifully, okay? And the plug to put it, to plug it into. Lots of storage up in here. I'm thinking maybe this is part pantry. Well, wait till you see this. This is an extra, I don't know room. I don't know what this is. It's got a wash tub in here. However, and it's even got a nice sprayer on it. It's got a bunch of stuff up here for laundry. And it's, oh, they love paint in here. That's pretty nice. Anyway, this part of the tour is going to take a while, guys, because this house is big. This is like I said, it's like 2,450 some odd square feet. So it's very, very big. A lot of added on stuff. We were talking before and thinking this would make like a really good room for like storage over here because, we got stuff that we could store. There is not a garage, but there is a carport that we can put some stuff onto if we have to. But I could put all of those shelves that we have in that side room, I can just put them all in here and we can go vertical and use up all of this wall space for storage. And there's even space here to put some bins if we need to, for decor bins or something like that. This is a little, I don't know what that is. It's like a hide space or something. It makes me feel a little strange though. Also right here, somewhere in here, we could put another refrigerator if we had to. That would not be a bad thing. Or we could put the freezer here and then put a refrigerator over here and just have the two fridges really close to each other. So anyway, okay, moving down through here, this is a room with a pocket door. Now you step down and this is a bedroom. It is an added on room. This was not here to the original house. Neither was this. Let's see, this is air conditioned. And this would literally be Lexi's room with Angel. They would share this like a little apartment. But what's nice is that they're right off of the laundry and right off of the kitchen, which means this all the way through here is basically like a little apartment for them, all for $733 a month. Now, if you go this way, there are two closets. There's a section back there. They could put maybe a little mini fridge in there. That'd be cute. You come through here, and this bonus room is huge. It's huge, you guys. I feel like I live here and I would lose people. I wouldn't be able to find anybody. Okay, so Lexi and Angel's room would close off to this door and lock. They have blinds, so they have their privacy. Now, this room, we decided that's a stage. Impressive, I know. This room is fantastic for parties. It's fantastic for if people are coming in from the pool, they could come in here and get cleaned up. I like the idea of having some patio furniture in here and just kind of having some chairs and beanbag chairs, things like that, kind of make this a lounging room. But also, this comes in from the carport, so when you park your car, you just come through this door. I think. I'm not sure how that works. But anyway, there are two ceiling fans out here. This room is not air conditioned. However, there are two windows, this one and that one, that we could probably put some air conditioning units into and plug them in. All right, so this door coming from this room, okay, following me, is the master bedroom. So this steps up into the master. This is the original part of the house. So I'm assuming that this door here was originally looking out to the yard. Like this whole thing was not here. So let me see if I can find a light switch. I think it's over here. All right, so this is a nice big room. I haven't even looked at the bathroom yet. I don't know what's in here. Let's see. Okay, it's one. Okay, see, I like the shower because this is a shorter lip. It's a bit easier to get in and out, especially if you're older. So that's very helpful. And the shower thing is lower for shorter people, which we are. So, the toilet's a good size. I like the size toilet. I don't like what we have at the house now. Medicine cabinet, perfect. The drawers, yeah, they're gonna have to be put back on the things properly, but there's enough room there. And we can put some shelving in there, like up high or something for things if we had to. But yeah, so this bedroom is all, like I said, it's off that one room over there. And when you come over here, you get a light and a closet. And it's so beautiful. And lots of space. Lots of space in here. And this is the kind of closet that my client has in her bedroom. And so it looks pretty much identical. The room is a little different than hers because the bathroom is in a different area. But as far as the rest of it is concerned, yeah. And then she's got the same kind of cabinets in her hallway. So this is a huge linen closet, which we don't have right now in the other house that we're in. So, yeah, there's lots of room. These are, I just love the cabinet space.
My theory on these?
What? Francis has these
You,
too. Oh.
Dad, Dylan and Steven, me and Angel.
Hey, that works.
And you know what? No one can use my towels because they'll be in my cabinet.
Okay, so the bedrooms in here are actually good size. I am happy with the way these look. I think these are probably the same size room as what my other client has as well in her house. This closet is about the same thing. These homes are basically cookie cutter, so if they're along this neighborhood, they're all going to be the same builder. So yeah, we got the hallway, we got another bedroom here. So this is exactly what her house looks like. Her living room and everything is on that side of the house. Her hallway is to the right, past the entrance to the house. But all of these bedrooms are the same thing. So again, they're the same builder, so they're all the same basic layout. This right here is a closet. This is a nice deep closet. I wish it was better light in here. I think you guys can see it well enough. There's even one way up there. So nice deep. Now this bathroom is not very large, but it is a good size and it's bigger than what we have now. So definitely better. Yeah, again, older house, but I'm not worried about it. The cabinets are good. What's this one? Oh, guys, there's a wastebasket in here for laundry. Not a wastebasket, I'm sorry, a laundry basket in here. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's that. And then we come back around here and there's the entrance to the house. So if we come into the entrance, we see this room first when we come straight in. There's a coat closet. So anyway, there's the closet there. And then this is a massive, I don't know what this room is. This is probably like a really, really big dining room. And then you have a closet in here. Okay. And this just closes via this type of closet door. Again, old school. So as you can see, there's that room we were in over there with the little, there's a little stage right there. We're probably gonna, if we ever lived in this house, it would be party central out there all the time. Lots of karaoke. So I'm thinking like maybe a really big dining table in here for holiday meals. And then of course we come back down here and we're back in the kitchen.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Okay, so after all of that, this is now Sunday, and we put in an application for the second house that we saw, the second one in the video, and we just got a message today that we were accepted. So that big house with all the rooms, that one level, that one story house, we are going to be moving into that house. So anyway, we are thrilled and excited, just, you know, trying to internalize all of it and understand that that means we're moving. Our move-in date is supposed to be around May 2nd. But I believe that we will have the entire month to move in, and I think that the rent here will be prorated. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that we did, in fact, get another home, and it's the second house in the video. So anyway, yeah, I just want to thank all of you guys that were praying for us on Instagram. Those of you that maybe were on here and prayed for that. But anyway, I can't even, it's kind of hard to get words out right now because it's in some ways kind of shocking. Because we've been here 10 years, and when Ken showed me the email, the congratulations email that we got that said that we were approved, I'm not gonna lie, I was very emotional, because I believe that prayer works. Prayer has always worked in my life. I've never, I don't believe God's a genie and you rub a lamp and he pops out and gives you wishes. That's not the way I look at it. But I do know that he is faithful, and he is faithful to those that follow him, faithful to those who obey him, faithful to those who call him God, call him Abba, you know. And I feel like we are just supposed to be in that season of our lives right now. I'm turning 50 in June, and this feels like the best 50th birthday present that I could have gotten. We've been in this house for 10 years. I turned 40 in this house. There have been a lot of memories made in this house. This is the first home that I've actually been able to do, as far as, like, you know, makeovers and decorate and stuff like that. This is the first home that's been possible, you know, financially and just really in any way. I am so grateful for having been here, but because of everybody's goals, because of all the things that we all want, because of the things that we're moving toward, we really need to live together. We need to share a space, and that will make it happen. If we try to go out on our own, it's going to make things so much more difficult, because if my husband and I try to find a place to rent, we'd be paying what we'll be paying in this house. We'd probably be paying that by ourselves, and that's just not doable. So we want to stick together for at least a couple of years, save money, get things together, and then move forward that way. We are staying in Arizona. I'm hoping that when we buy a home, I would like to live in my very favorite 55 plus community, which is over by where I was raised as a child, very close to there. They also have the cheapest homes in the valley, at least this side of Phoenix. So I want to say on the west side of the valley, they have some of the cheaper homes, but they're also well maintained. They're very nice homes. They do have HOA out there, so you know you have to pay a fee for that. But the yards are so well maintained, and the city is so quiet, and it's just so nice. And it's something that I have wanted to be able to do for many years. I used to sit there and wonder if I would ever retire there. And I think that, you know, if we can live in this next house and save just enough money, actually, I know how we're going to pay for the down payment. So I don't know how much you guys know about 401k hardship loans. My husband has a 401k that he's got through his work. He puts in, I think it's around 8% from each check. Now, the way a 401k works is that your company will match what you put in. Most companies do. I don't know that all companies do that, but I know that the company he works for does. So whatever he puts in, they match it. So 8%, that's 16% every paycheck. That racks up quite a bit of money very quickly. So, having said that, one of the plans is that it would be really nice to be able to put down, and I mean have an actual down payment. Let's say we find a house for $250,000. I would like to be able to have a $200,000 down payment, because not only is the house now more than half paid for, but the mortgage is super low to the point where you can make double and triple mortgage payments every month and pay the house off in like 3 to 5 years. So we would be retired and mortgage free. And that is my goal. I want to be very wise about this decision, very careful in how we handle all of that. That's something that, you know, when you're young, you don't think those things, but when you're starting to get older and you realize, you know, we're not getting any younger and things are a-changing. And when you know that you might have to live on Social Security and there might not be anything else coming in, the last thing you want is a mortgage. The last thing you want is a rent. So I've watched my mother go through that. I've watched my grandmother go through that. I don't want to put us through that either. If something were to happen to my husband, I want to be set. I don't want to have to worry about where the money's going to come from to pay for a home. So, anyway, that's it for the video. You guys, thank you so much again for all of your support and for your love and for being here all the time with me. I can't tell you how much this community means to me. It's been like a whole other family. So I just appreciate you guys so much. But I am going to end this video here, and I think the next video that you see will be us packing. So stay tuned for that. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like. If you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe below, because there's going to be a lot of stuff coming, and it's going to be awesome. So until next week, you guys have a wonderful next 7 days, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.